I'm going to try to be short and to the point. What? Are you ready?
No, wait. It's doing its thing.
I'm going to try to be short and to the point and just drill this into their heads because it cannot be stressed enough. I can't. I mean, if I painted myself red and jumped up and down on top of, City Hall, it cannot be said enough.
You're alive.
Oh. The thought of the day is kind of a twofer. GMOs. Let's get that out of the way. GMOs, genetically modified organisms, right? So, long story short, every single scientific organization on planet Earth, every single empirical scientific organization on planet Earth, right? World Health Organization recently, the United Nations recently, National Academy of Sciences, NASA, you name it. Any scientific entity that has looked at this issue on planet Earth has come to the conclusion that genetically modified organisms are perfectly 100% safe. And the reason why is because they're actually safer than the traditional way. The traditional way that we would force mutations in seeds is we would take the seed or the plant and we would blast it with radiation. I'm not joking. This is not a fucking joke. The old way, those organic crops you eat? They blasted them with radiation until they forced a genetic mutation. Like a fucked up hybrid. Like they take a plant and they blast it with radiation until it becomes Toxic Avenger with like a fucking, arm like growing out of its face or whatever. And then they go, yes, this is what we wanted. Ha ha ha! And then lightning strikes in the background. It really is some fucking crazy shit when you think about it. I mean, it's perfectly safe. The seeds are safe. You're eating them. I'm eating them. We're all eating them. Right? They're all safe. But when you think about it, it's crazy fucking shit. They blast this shit with radiation. GMOs are eliciting the same sort of fears out of people. They're like, you're modifying the genetic code? That sounds dangerous. Well, what do you think blasting them with radiation does? Jesus fucking Christ, you stupid fucking people. Anyway, GMOs are perfectly safe, and I won't have anybody else fucking tell me anything else. Because every single scientific organization on planet Earth says these are safe. And if we don't trust the scientists, then who the fuck do we trust? Who? Part 2. Cybersecurity researchers are contemplating building an evil artificial intelligence. And the problems and the ramifications of that are, I don't think people have really thought this through. Here's the problem. We know that it's possible that one day an evil AI could rise. In order for us to prepare for that scenario, we have to make one. And I'm not talking about general artificial intelligence. I'm talking about an honest-to-God, hyper-intelligent AI, right? So, in order for us to properly prepare how to do this, we have to close it off in a not connected to the internet arena, but then simulate that it is connected to the internet, so just we see what it'll do and how it acts, and then we're going to have to kill it. But the problem is, in order for it to be a real test, a true test that really prepares us for the future, before we kill it, it has to go well beyond passing the Turing test, and it has to actually be classified as life, a living thing. And not many people are talking about this right now. We are starting to approach, as a human species, a level of technology where we will, if we do not discover alien life out there in the stars, we're going to make alien life in the lab. We're going to make life in the computer science lab. I hope you think that over. Because we will be judged by our children's 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 children for how we behave and how we react and what we do from here on out. So yes, genetically modified organisms are the number one thing that will help us combat climate change. You better get on the GMO train and you better stop being against them. And artificial intelligence, yes, we should charge into it full steam ahead, but we need to know that this is one of the most important journeys we as a species has ever made. And it is serious. It is dead serious. We like to joke on the internet about artificial intelligence and Skynet and all that, but this is a serious science now. It is starting to mature as a science. So, ethical questions are next, and we need to be talking about that. That's my thoughts of the day. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. I'm gonna keep giving you thoughts of the day. Comment below. Tell me what you're thinking.